Hi guys, we're back. It's been a while. I haven't actually uploaded in quite a while. I had like a situation going on and I will speak about it later in the video. But for now, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be collecting the materials I need to go into the Nether, because I do want to do that as soon as possible. So I just crafted a bow and I got myself some arrows. I would like a few more arrows if possible, and so for that reason I am going to be trying to either craft some arrows or obtain some by trading. So if I want to make arrows, I need flint. And you can get flint from gravel. I do not see any gravel at the moment. However, I can also chop down trees and trade with fletchers to get arrows, although that would also require me to have some flint, because you do need 2 flint to make a fletcher's table, which is the workstation of fletchers. Water looks so different in Java. Sorry, I'm still adjusting to Java because I used to play Bedrock a lot. I still do. I haven't played Java in a while since I recorded my last video. So I'm just going to be looking for some flint. The reason why I wasn't recording or making any new content is because my mom and I both got COVID, so I didn't really have the conditions I needed to be able to record. So I was kind of just hanging out. It was not fun, by the way. I would not recommend it because you never know like how it'll be for you. Like, it might be just like a normal cold or something, but it could be a bit worse. For me, it was basically a normal cold, except in addition to that, I got a sore throat. Like a really, really bad sore throat. And it hurt so much just to swallow. It was honestly such a pain. Do not recommend it. Try not to get COVID. Wear your masks, you know. There, okay. So here is some gravel, and I need flint. There we go. Okay, I got 2 flint. That is enough for a fletcher's table. But you know what? I'm gonna get some more flint. Perhaps I can craft some arrows as well. So the reason why arrows are so important is because I want to try to avoid melee combat, because if a certain mob is really dangerous, I don't want to risk it. I'm not sure if I explained this earlier, but in hardcore, you only get 1 life. You don't get to respawn like you normally do. So if I die, I lose this world, and I would rather not do that. But I can't really put it off forever, and I've been playing Minecraft long enough that I feel like, you know, I have a decent chance of being able to survive. And if I don't, well, then that's just sad and kind of embarrassing. And I also want to grab some dirt just for blocks, because in the Nether, blocks can be very essential. Especially if I spawn in one of those basalt biomes. Basalt biomes. My shovel broke. So, why is there a random farmer here? Sir, I need you to please, can you like not get, okay, you know what, whatever. Do whatever you want, I don't care. There's another one, lovely. So, I'm going to head back inside and make a Fletcher's table. Now I shall go get a Fletcher. So basically in Minecraft, each villager has a profession, and their profession dictates what they trade. And so each villager has a profession, and each profession has a workstation, and that workstation is like, so basically if you place a workstation next to a villager, the villager will link to that workstation and become like, it will take on that profession. However, if you've already traded with a villager, that won't work. So, and that should be more than enough. I now have almost a stack of arrows. So I shall now take my leave. Goodbye, sir. Don't die. Stay in there, you know. I should probably just switch out my entire armor and tool set because it has taken quite a bit of damage to the durability, and I don't know how much longer it'll last, to be honest. And I don't want to take any unnecessary risks. However, I do need wood to do that. Why am I so low on wood? Not sure. But I am, so I will go get wood. Anyway, I shouldn't need too much wood. Just a bit. Now the reason I literally just put my axe away and then came to collect wood. I am a genius. I am an actual genius. Absolutely. So smart. Okay. Oh, by the way, new skin. I don't know if this was in my last video, but here it is. And I basically redid the hair so that it's like a messy bun. It's not amazing, but like it's a Minecraft skin. I did the best I could. And I finally have my cancer support ribbon where it's actually supposed to be, instead of just threaded through my flower crown like it was before. Okay, I will go out and grab some wood. Okay. I think I'm just gonna make a new portal. And that would mean that I need water. Whatever. I'm just gonna go grab some water. So I made a bucket, and now I'm gonna, I got myself some water, and now I am going to make another portal. Okay, so here's the lava pool. This edge should work. Okay, if I remember correctly. This should work. Okay. Perfect. And there we go. I'm gonna mine down there. Mined a bit too much there, but we're not gonna talk about that. Okay. Now I'm gonna pick up my water. And I think I did that right. No, I think this is supposed to go over here. I feel like I messed that up. Yep, I messed that up. Whoops. I am so smart. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Is that right? Okay, that's right. Okay, I did that right. In my defense, I have not done this in a while. Okay. There we go. And now I am going to move this over to the side. There we go. And so it's supposed to be 2 blocks wide and 3 blocks tall, which means I can just finish it off now. Okay, there we go. That is my completed Nether portal. And before I do anything else, I'm just gonna quickly cover this area just in dirt, just a bit. And I will make a more proper area for it later. But right now what I want to do is I want to cover up a portal so that no overworld monsters come into the Nether to keep me some company, because that would not be ideal. And I am going to light that up. And I'm going to grab some more dirt because I actually do not have enough. Everything should be set. Okay, just gonna hop in.